We've done the 5 thrusting movements now, and started on the strikes. So the strikes are quite simply, just because you're using a Jo, it should be the same as using a Ken. So Shomanuchi Komi was the first one, or number 5. So if you can do the Ken first Suburi, then you can do this one. If you've got the chance to use a Takemusu, the tire or bundle of sticks, you need something that gives you a bounce. And with the Takemusu, we hold our hands at the end of the Ken normally, and it's a larger Ken, it's a Suburito. And the idea is you hit the tire or the sticks and you get a bounce, and you have to stop the bounce. So it hits the tire and you stop the bounce about 5 centimetres, 7 centimetres above the tire. So you actually stop the bounce. You don't hit the tire and let it bounce like this, or you don't hit the tire and keep on the tire. You hit the tire and you use the bounce. Okay, so this is quite important for the next one. Renzoku Uchikomi, what's a double cut? You need to learn how to receive from the attacker. Receive, use their power. So with the Takemusu, you use the power of the bounce, and when it bounces you learn to stop it, and this develops the stomach muscles and the kokyu, your breath, and you stop it. And you do it by pressing a small, like a knot in your stomach. It's not a tense knot, it's just a quick ki, press in the stomach. So the bounce, the part I'm talking about is it's important about the bounce. So we've done the Uchikomi, and now the Renzoku Uchikomi. The same thing, we strike, and the bounce, this little bounce, we use to do the second cut. Okay, so I'm going to use that bounce. If I don't use the bounce, it becomes mechanical and I'm doing all the work, and this is not as sense as Aikido. You shouldn't be using physical strength. We should be using the flow, the natural flow of what we're given, and we're given the bounce. So Renzoku Uchikomi. I'll try and do it slowly. Please watch the feet this time. So timing is everything. The pluses and minuses, there's the pros and cons, as with the other things. So this may happen. You want to push out with your left hand in a kokyu feeling. The other hand is like a pivot. If there was a pin through here, it would be like a pivot. So this hand is really quite loose, it's allowing the Jo, and it's just following the Jo. It's not lifting the Jo. So the fault here is some people start to do this, and then they start to lift with the right hand. This is incorrect. You push with the left, and then together it comes up. Push with the left. Now this is running out of steam, this is running out of distance. So now it's time to come together and come up. As with the first one, you look down the side with one eye, down the side of your strike. If you do it slowly, you have to put the bounce in. Don't wind up the body. This is another fault. A lot of people, they wind up the body to get this second strike to have power. You don't want to wind up the body. Okay. Another fault that comes up. Drop the tip. Now that there's a moment where it might sag and you have to mechanically lift it up. You need the timing to drop the tip and lift at the same time so that the dropping gives the top momentum. So it's like, then you need the timing to get that front foot in time with that spiralling cut. Not this. Not this winding up of the body. The turning of the foot is very important with the turning. About here, that last quarter is when the foot engages with the timing of the Jo. If you're going to do hapo-giri with the ken or hapo-giri striking with the Jo, you need to understand about the timing of the footwork. When is the time to engage the foot with the Jo? If you have objects around you, then you're going to have to modify things. But try not to let it disturb your timing too much. Don't put all your emphasis on the item and lose what you're doing. So if I'm going to miss the tree, I just take it up. I know it's there. So the 5th and 6th are really just striking hapo-giris, and you can do this with the ken or Jo. Okay, so I hope you found that of help.